Welcome to the High-Tech Investments News Report for Week 19. The news report covers some of the many investments projects High-Tech Investments is currently involved in so you can follow our progress. We hope you will enjoy this news feed and look forward to your comments and remarks.
Hi, Bo here, and welcome back to this week's news report. This week's news report has got plenty of action. It's got quite a few surprises in here, especially the way the crypto market has been arranging itself for the past week with some major drops. And then we also have a couple of competitions where you can actually enter those, and we'll show you exactly how in order to win up to $10,000. So plenty of action in the news report as always. Let's get started. And one of the best places to actually get started this week is nothing great comes out without a risk. This comes from, again, the Yield Notes team. And definitely risk is the name of the game for this particular week. We have come through it quite nicely, but obviously we can see that the profits are not where they used to be. And that's exactly why we go through step by step in this news report this week. One of the things that we mentioned last week here was that Yield Notes and the Decenomy knowledge base has been set up. And that means a lot of YouTubers, including ourselves here, has also added some of our tutorials in order to help Yield Notes expand, and also Decenomy. And a couple of the videos that we can see have done quite well. We just wanted to show you these ones, how to make 500% return on investment with Decenomy coins. And this basically explains from A to Z how you buy your coins, the exchanges you set up, and then how you start masternoding them on iHost MN. The descriptions for the video will be obviously below as usual. The second part that we also found there's been a big hit is Fund Your Yield Notes account, and this basically shows how you set up your Binance account and then transfer money into Yield Notes in order to get started, getting some great profits every single week. The last one is actually the one tutorial, how to set up everything, and that will basically get you started. So with those three, you should be well set up in order to gain the most out of Yield Notes. And exactly how much is that? Well, this particular week was a bit low, as we said. You should expect that all the way through this particular one. But it still looks green. So 1.3% for the first week at Yield Notes, which is definitely lower than what we're used to. But again, Yield Notes has produced week by week green numbers every single time, and 1.3% obviously will take it. So definitely it has come as a big surprise, as always. So every 6 to 8 months we'll get these dips, and obviously Yield Notes was prepared for this, and great profit still. And it looks like this for the weekly profit chart. Obviously you can see when we measure the first 4 months that the first week is way below what we are used to, and then hopefully we will see the Yield Notes team basically pump it up until the end of the month. What has taken a big hit is the crypto market, and let's have a look at the SAPP and Sapphire. So the shared masternoding has been quite stable, so it's been around the 54% return on investment per year. And as you can see also, again, we have produced about 1.4%. So as always with the shared masternoding, but the overall coin development has basically taken a decent hit, as the Bitcoin has dropped, and most of the other crypto coins has also dropped somewhere between 20 to 30%. That has also an influence on the SAPP coin, of course. We are again measuring against the euro, and the euro and the dollar is where it's taken the biggest hit. Up against the Bitcoin, it's far less. The same for PNY here. So again, it has been quite stable now with the return on the investment just in the 190% mark. So the shared masternoding again has been around the 19-20% per week, and we're quite happy with this, up to 435. But the overall coin development, because of the crypto dive here we've taken in, it's taken a decent hit, and we're now back below 100%. return on investment. Anyway, we are keeping the coins here, so we're not expecting to get rid of them soon. And that's why we actually took in this second part here also from yield notes. It says, one day you will thank yourself for not giving up. And that's what it's all about here. Again, it's the long-term game. So just because we see small little dives doesn't mean that you should sell out of everything you have. Stay cool, and obviously things will get better again. What has gotten better again is also our Paraiba for week 18. So obviously the investment we've done ourselves, the team building, has shown a daily profit. So for the past week of 1.35. Again, this is a profit over 4 days out of the 7. And the weekly profit is past the 5%. Monthly profit, if we calculate an average of 17 days, so per month, is more than 22%. We are quite happy with this. It continues to do quite well, and nothing really bad to say about this. We are going to Miami, so as you will be watching this video, we will already be there, meeting up with other Paraiba members. Up to 300 people were invited, and basically we will also meet the team, the CEO, so we're looking very much forward to this. And just to let you know again, the compensation model within Paraiba, it's basically your own deposits, your first line bonus, the people that you bring into the team, the downline bonus, and your pool sharing. So basically the day you sign up and do your KYC and put the minimum of $25 in, then you secure your pool, and from there on you'll make a bit more every single time anybody around the world with Paraiba adds money to it. Last but not least, you also have a ranking bonus, which is just a one-time thing. But they all add up, and that's what you see the results from. What is also adding up is Elevate Pass, and as you can see for week 19, Elevate Pass has also taken a bit of a hit, quite low at 0.8. Again, they have come out with a positive part. If you haven't seen the videos regarding the interviews are made with the CFO and the CEO, knows that they are doing quite a lot of trading, but they are also very conservative, and they have stakings and other measures in order to make sure that not everything is put into trading. So good positive results still, even though it's below average. So well done, Elevate Pass. And on top of that, obviously you have to remember with Elevate Pass, you also have a direct commission. So anybody you bring in, you will get 10% from. Matrix commission, anybody else in your basically team, you will get 1.8%. So that means that you could get a lot higher percent week on week. And again, I wanted to mention, now that we have the crypto crash, they have a couple of training sessions within Elevate Pass that you can buy, and you can at the same time also earn commission. So if you buy it yourself and then spread the word to others, you will get another commission on top of what you have already seen here. So definitely good options, and if you want to get into the crypto world, training is definitely needed. AI marketing, 11 days into May, and we are basically back on track now on the profits itself, just over 1% a day, which is what we've seen in the past since we started back in October. It was only April that was a very difficult one due to the ad balance not being picked up. And what we have from all our 5 robots that are running, we have an average profit of 11.18% after the first 11 days. So we're quite happy with that. It is progressing quite nicely, and obviously we still need to figure out exactly when we can start adding more money and when we can take money out. We don't have a date for that yet, but for sure it will come. The advertising budget, as we believe it looks, and again this could move, but this is what we think at the moment, that the days will be picked up. For the past week, it did almost run as we said from last week, and that means that it has slowed down, but it will run at about 1.5 day of catching up, and that means again we should be back to the 48 hours fairly soon. AI marketing also have the update. The last meeting was cancelled. So that means that the next update now will be 17th of May. We are hoping to get some kind of firm deadline as to when we can put money in again and also get money out. I know there's quite a few people that needs that. And we will, of course, try and upload this, whatever communication there will be with the leadership, on the website so everybody can have a closer look at it. Our robots and robot settings for the profit retriever. We also have the gold USD up and running again. It is providing a bit of a headache for us as it's not so simple to test. It takes quite a long time to test the gold here, but it is running and we'll continue to monitor it and most probably do some more adjustments to make sure the drawdowns are not too big. We have also added another forex pair, so this time around the Euro AUD, that is also running now, and all of them you can find on our webpage. You can basically click the links, it'll take you straight to the FX Blue, and you can see all the trades the robot have been doing. You can see the weekly profits, monthly profits, and you can go in and dissect all the trades that we are currently doing if that's what you like. And this exactly is part of what it looks like. And this is the silver versus USD. This is one of the ones that are actually running the best, and we made some small adjustments, but overall it has taken care of itself as it should be, since it's a robot. Not too much interference from our side, apart from simply make the small adjustments to the changes in the market. Weekly returns 11.4% at the moment. This is again average since we started. Monthly returns is quite high at 57.6%. So we're very happy with this one. As you can see, we have now passed 50 days of trading and more than double the account. And basically from last week, you saw we've taken out the 5 best robots that we are trading with. And again, the silver USD has been topping off with 2,345 for the past week dollars. British pounds AUD came in at 1,379, and USD, or the US index, US 30 index here is at 1,204 or 12%. And then you have the British pounds USD and the Aussie USD has all done quite well. Overall, the 5 top performers here did $6,226, or because we have 50,000 to trade these 5 robots with, it's about 12.5%. So they're doing quite well, and definitely a very high percentage. We will have to see next week, as this week here was week 18, so that means we finished on Friday evening. And obviously the changes in the market will most probably also show here that our profits will be a bit lower for next week. That takes us to Expert Forex and Alex. He has made quite a few videos this week. And again, this is focused on the profit retriever, where again, he's saying the free supplied settings that have, and you can find in this particular video here, has made up to 63% return in just 2 weeks. And yeah, they are doing quite well. Some of them definitely. Now we come to the prices and the $10,000, where you can actually get in and get part of this. The action will be on the trading part for either the profit retriever, the trend trader, or the make money day trader. And all these robots, there's competition set up now with Expert Forex. If you look at the video, the links will be in there, and you will have a chance to basically participate in all of them. If you're good enough, the $10,000 is yours. This competition will run over a couple of months, and you have to trade minimum 25 days. Go have a look exactly at the competition rules. But we are in the profit retriever, and that will basically start on Monday. So you need to register yourself. You need to set up with FX Blue. Alex explains it all in this video. The other part that we mentioned a bit was the profit retriever, where we are looking at dual trader, and Alex has decided that the update or the changes for the profit retriever, so basically the version 2, is not coming out for commercial use, and there's various reasons for this. He explains that in this particular video, And we are quite happy with the profit retriever as it works right now, so not a big issue for us. Last but not least, especially if you are going for the $10,000 and you want to be part of this trading process, there's a lot of good things that come out of the trading processes when we are in the competitions on Expert Forex. And he will help you also with this particular video here, where you can start trading successfully, exactly how you can do this, how you can use the trading robots. Go and have a look at this video. It is quite informative too. And that's what we had for you in this week's news report. As you can see, despite the markets being quite wavy here and definitely has made a big hit, so downwards of the 20-30%. We expect it will recover again, and as you can see, profits are still coming in all around. They might not be as big as we wanted them to be, but we'll take it anyway. Next week we will basically be in Miami still, and most probably we will also send the news report from there. So until then, see you next week. Bye-bye.
I hope you enjoyed our news report. So please don't forget to like and add your comment below, as we would love to get your feedback. But before you go, make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to keep the notification bell turned on. That way you will never miss any of our future videos. We hope to see you back on this channel very soon.